Hello everyone, and thanks for coming back to the channel today for this short little video that I put together, just kind of highlighting and showcasing one of the favorite trails I like. If you're ever in the Denver area, it can take you, I don't know, anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to. This is called Buffalo Creek, and there's so many good trails to ride here in Buffalo Creek. This particular trail is called Little Scraggy. And as we kind of take a look at it here, it's got so much good things to ride. If you like rocky climbs, it's got it. There's some sweet, fast turns that you can get into here. You gotta be careful though, as you're going through a lot of this trail, there's a lot of tiny little gravel that's that kitty litter type stuff. It can feel like ball bearings. You might get washed out on some things. If you like climbing, Little Scraggy's got plenty of climbing. If you take a look at this rock climb that we're doing here, and a lot of good descents, which makes it very fun. It's a lot to keep your mind really active. You go up, you go down. You could spend a lot of time here at Buffalo Creek for quite a while to do all the riding that's here. Little Scraggy's just a short little trail here in the system. Well, short in my estimation, but it's about 12.5, maybe 13 mile ride. But it's so fun. You guys got to come out and ride it if you're ever in this area.
Getting traction, look at that. Woo! Dug in, man. That was a pretty steep little climb. This thing dug in right at the end.
And there's plenty of these rock formations. A lot of places for you if you're not very good at rock climbing to brush up on your technical climbing, kind of improve that and get better at it. Something you'll really enjoy about this place is all the rocky places that you can climb up to really kind of build your skills, or if that's something you're already good at and you like those challenges, Little Scraggy's got it. Here we go down a little descent here, nothing too crazy. And right up here, we're coming up to this section here, right before it finally kind of stops climbing for a little bit, and you've got this really cool overlook. So I'm gonna walk up to the top of this here, take a look at what it's got, and right there in the mist, there's this triangular pyramid looking peak, and right behind it, there you go, that's Pikes Peak. There's a better view of it right there, and you can take a look at it at the overlook. And there's a picture of the high tower too, why not, right? So then after you kind of leave that little section, you kind of descend for a little bit. And you go through some really cool swervy turns and some really cool rock formations that are kind of scattered all throughout into Little Scraggy. And then you kind of begin to climb for a little bit. And you'll climb one more time with some good ascents. But once you get up to that, then it's just really another crazy, fast, flowy downhill section. Right here, this section of the trail is just sort of leveling out a little bit. This is the last little rocky, steep descent. We're going down that, and it just kind of levels out a little bit before it starts climbing back up. And right here at this section, we've passed the point of no more climbing for a while. And you kind of get into more of this kind of backcountry riding section where it's a lot of rocky, janky stuff going on with a lot of turns. Really a lot of fun, good stuff. You don't necessarily need to have the biggest bike. If you had yourself a hardtail, you could get by with that. You could do it on a short travel bike, not a problem. But a lot of guys do bring their big enduro bikes. Obviously, I'm on a trail bike here, or all mountain bike in the high tower. Rear has 140 millimeters of rear suspension with 150 pike up front. I don't know, I enjoy it to ride here at Little Scraggy. It's not too much bike. It's actually perfect bike for it. So now we're getting into that really flowy section as you take a look at it. Just so much fun. We're moving quick enough to not be able to see, though, that there's a lot of this kitty litter gravel here all over the place. So just be aware of that. If you're not used to riding in this type of terrain, it can wash you out a little bit. Super flowy, twisty, fast. This particular time of the day, I'm kind of trying to beat the sunlight because it's coming down on me a little bit. Obviously, it's getting a little dark, but we're gonna make it out before the sun sets. Nice little twisty turns. You come through this section where it just keeps turning and twisting and turning, and it's really fun. There's also a really nice looking little overlook where you can kind of get up and see that rocky formation off to the right, which I passed. I didn't stop to show you it, but it's a really neat little area where you can take a break and have something to eat. Right here, you're going to come to a Y section. You either go left or right. Well, we're going to go right to go back to the parking lot. And I want to thank you guys for just taking a little look around with me at Little Scraggy Trail. I hope you enjoyed Little Scraggy Trail. We kind of did it as fast as we could in 8 minutes. And like I said, this is an amazing trail to come if you're ever in the Denver area. It's not very far, it's not hard to get to. I will advise you that the parking area, there is a charge there for $7, but there's a lot of parking on the side of the road, and it's far off the road on the side of the road that you don't have to worry about somebody kind of crashing into your vehicle. A lot of times I'll see cars parked there. I paid for parking one time, but every other time I come, I don't ever pay. I just park on the side of the road, and there's ample parking for you to park there. If you walk into the parking lot area, there is a restroom there if you need to use the restroom. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more great things we got coming up. A lot of cool trails we're going to be doing this season, so be sure to subscribe so you can see what we're going to be hitting up next. And always remember, folks, travel the narrow trail.